All right. Hi, everyone. It's Sunday, October 1st, and yesterday, I think I just showed you that I was prepping burrito bowls, some for dinner on Saturday night and some for us to have throughout the week, kind of as a meal prep. I went down to my deep freezer today and I got some ground turkey and some chicken thighs. My husband also cooked up some chicken tenders that we had purchased at Trader Joe's, so he can have those for his lunches on salad, and he already prepped those. So today the plan is, if this turkey burger ever thaws, we will be doing turkey burgers with spinach and feta. My husband makes those. He will save some for us to eat for dinners this week and then freeze some. This may not be thawed till tomorrow. It's very frozen. If these chicken thighs ever thaw, I'm going to bread them with the I still have one package of this Coat and Crunch, so I'm going to bread them and do them in the air fryer. What else do I have to cook? I need to make a quiche so that I have breakfast for the week, and I'm going to try to get a few other things done, so I will take you along as I do that. But right now, basically all I'm doing is waiting for the chicken and the turkey to thaw. One thing that I am going to do is chop up an onion and get it, I can't pull up this drawer. I'm going to chop up this onion and get it caramelizing so that I can use it in the quiche. And a quiche is a great thing that I can prep for breakfast, and it can just kind of bake while I do other things around the house. It doesn't take long to put together. So the first step is getting this onion cooked up. Here is the turkey. I bought it on Mandrill Special. It was $3.99 for 3 pounds of turkey. That is a great deal. And then this chicken was also at Manager Special. It was $2.99 a pound, or $4.86 for the whole pound-and-a-half package, which is really good if you know how expensive organic chicken is right now. I did buy this in July, but it has been in my deep freezer. I'm just trying to take some of the ice off of this. All right, I will check back in with you in a little bit. All right, I thinly sliced these onions and turning the heat to very low. It was a little bit high just because I wanted to get the olive oil going. And I am actually going to go do some computer work, and I will just check in on this every so often and give it a little stir. And if I have the heat low enough, hopefully these will cook slowly and give me some time in between checking them and caramelize nicely. For Sunday lunch, I am having kind of like a chopped salad. So this is kale massaged with some good olive oil. I have some little peppers and tomatoes from the garden, Kalamata olives, pepperoncinis. I also like using the juice from this. I have half a lemon. In here I have half a can of chickpeas. And I have some rice. I might add some rice and kind of make it more of like a rice bowl type thing. We'll see. So I heated up a little bit of rice that I had made last night for the burrito bowls and mixed that in. I also added a little bit of garlic powder, juice of half a lemon, some nutritional yeast. There's garden peppers and tomatoes in here, chickpeas, Kalamata olives, pepperoncini peppers, and the kale. And that is my lunch. All right, here are my caramelized onions for the quiche, and then I sprayed down this pie pan with a little bit of, it was supposed to be a little bit of avocado oil, a lot of avocado oil. This is an Italian 3-cheese blend. I've never seen this type of block cheddar cheese before, but it is really good. I think the brand is Land O'Lakes, is that right? Mm-hmm. And it says Italian 3-cheese blend, and it's Parmesan Romano and, do you know the other cheese?
Parmesan Romano and the one you like.
Provolone.
There we go.
And provolone. And then because we're kind of going Italian flavor right now, I chopped up some of that garden basil I just harvested from my greenhouse. And I have this ham I'm going to chop up and put in the pan. Then I will start preheating my oven and making my egg mixture. So I think I've shown this before, but this is a Betty Crocker broccoli and chicken pie, but I've just adapted this recipe to be a quiche. So I just use 4 eggs, a cup of almond milk, half a cup of gluten-free Bisquick, salt, pepper, little shake of hot sauce, and that I put that on top of any topping I want, any filling I want, and then it goes in the oven at 400 degrees. I just use a pie plate for 30 to 35 minutes. So that's what I do, and I'll get that going. And here are all the toppings inside of, or the fillings inside of my pie plate. All right, everything is in the quiche, and I'm just waiting for the oven to preheat. All right, here is the quiche, all done. And in a little bit, I'm going to make those breaded chicken thighs and double check my meal plan to see if there's anything else I need to make today. Monday, October 2nd's dinner. These are turkey feta burgers that my husband made in the air fryer. There is enough for leftovers and also some to freeze for dinner another day. Mushrooms and onions, compliments of my husband. He's also sauteing up some peppers. And this is a frozen lemon herb cauli rice that I heated up. And I'm going to have these with a little bit of mayo and probably some pickled jalapenos. And that is dinner. I have these clearance chicken thighs. They were $4.66 for a pound and a half. That's a pretty good deal for organic chicken thighs. I have this shake and bake bag that I put some olive oil in. I'm going to kind of slosh the chicken around in here and then add the Coat and Crunch. It's this gluten-free stuff that I got, kind of like shake and bake. Normally I would pound these flat, but I am trying not to make any more dishes. And they are just going in the air fryer. Then we'll have a protein in the fridge. There's not a whole lot going on in our fridge right now other than salad stuff and some chicken tenders and turkey burgers. So it's good to have something else on hand. I may also make some more rice to have something else to go with meals. And then I'm going to take out some sausage to thaw to do like a sausage sheet pan dinner probably Thursday. We're just getting by here. So I know it's noisy here, but the only type of easy rice thing I found in my pantry right now is this risotto, creamy Parmesan. It is gluten-free. So it looks like all I need is olive oil, seasoning packet, and water in 20 minutes. So that is what we are doing. Here is the chicken all done. I don't even know if I said that it's Tuesday the 3rd of October, but it is. Honestly, I did a terrible job meal prepping this weekend, and now we're just eating whatever we can kind of put together quickly. Alright, since I don't feel like salad on the side, I have these cornichons I just got from Trader Joe's. I have sauerkraut, and I have this Trader Joe's garlic spread dip, which I actually use like to kind of put on my chicken or on veggies, and it's very good. So this is just me piecing together sides. I could have more salad, but I had it for lunch, and I'm having it for lunch again tomorrow. So this is what I'm doing. I could have cooked up some frozen peas, but I just wasn't really feeling it, and I'm not sure what my husband's having for dinner, but I might show that if I remember. I also have some leftover chickpea salad from last week's lunches that I am having with this meal. I'm just waiting for this risotto to finish cooking, and it has about 13 minutes left. Sorry for the steam. I'm trying to film this, but not really working. So there's my sauerkraut, my leftover chickpea salad, my little gherkins, the whipped garlic with the chicken, and the boxed risotto. Okay, so it's now Thursday the 5th of October. We've been eating off of leftovers and the couple things I showed you that I prepped and salads. I'm going to turn you around and show you what I am cooking today quickly before we bring the kittens to the vet at 7 p.m. I'm going to show you what I'm cooking for tonight's dinner. Here is the Walton package for ginger garlic sausage. That's what's in the air fryer right now. I was going to make potatoes, but I opened up a can of these beans, and those are going. And I just had a package of Brussels sprouts from Trader Joe's. What I like to do is kind of, put a little bit of water in the bottom, sort of steam them up, and then once they're really, once the water dries, I put a little oil or bacon fat in the bottom, season them up, and let them get brown. This just helps them cook a little bit faster and more evenly. Alright, here's dinner. Not a low-cal dinner, but it will be delicious. I have not eaten since 11 o'clock this morning. So, that's what I have. I added a little sauerkraut. My husband will not do that. And that's dinner. Hi, it's Saturday, October 7th, and I started cooking this and didn't film what I did so far, but I will show you. So this is a Zuppa Toscana copycat Olive Garden recipe I found. Is from that website there. And I am following this recipe basically as closely as I can. The only thing I changed is I added in 1 rib of celery and 1 carrot, cut very small just to add some flavor. So I cooked up part of this 99-cent clearance bacon that I had in my freezer. And then this is hot Italian sausage taken out of the casing and browned up. And in here, cooking in the sausage and bacon grease, I have onions, the 1 rib of celery, and a little bit of carrot chopped up. The carrot was just something that needed to be used up because it's going a little bit soft. And the celery I like the flavor of in this recipe. I'm going to add salt and pepper. And I have this homemade broth that was in my freezer that I took out. It does call for broth and water, half and half, or 6 cups of broth and 4 cups of water. I'm just using all broth, or all of this broth, and then if I need more, I will top off with water. I'm not really measuring that liquid. So I'm going to soften the veggies up and start chopping up my potatoes. So this recipe calls for peeled chopped potatoes, sorry. These 3 are from the grocery store, and the rest are actually from my parents' house. They had potatoes growing in their compost pile, and I harvested them, and they let me keep them. So that is what I'm going to peel and chop next. I forgot that I also needed minced garlic. I have this very small head of garlic from my garden that I will peel and put in my little garlic mincer that I have and add that in at this point, and then I will add the potatoes. This recipe calls for 10 cloves of minced garlic. This garden garlic is actually exceptionally strong, so I have 2 large cloves and then the 4 little cloves from that tiny garlic I showed you. I'll be mincing them up and adding them in. Alright, so it's been cooking for a while. I'm going to see if the potatoes are done, and if they are, I will add in the kale, put the sausage back in, and then we'll stir in some cream, top it with bacon, and it will be done. I have the rest of this Trader Joe's bag of shredded kale that I got last week, and I'm going to use this in the soup. Alright, so the kale and sausage are back in. I'm going to let the kale cook a little bit, bring this to a simmer, and then I will add in the cream, and we'll top it with the bacon when we serve. Alright, well, I dripped a piece of kale onto my chin while I was sampling this, and I think I burnt my chin. But anyways, this is the Zuppa Toscana all done, and it should be a delicious dinner. I really wish I had some like crusty gluten-free bread to go with this, but I don't. So today at the grocery store, I got these grass-fed strip sirloins. They're originally like $10 or $12 a piece. And this one was $3.71, $3.71, and $3.65. Let me see if I can see the price underneath. Yeah, they're about $10 a piece. So I am just going to cook these up and we can have them with salad for the week. This was not part of the meal plan, but it was an unexpected find. And here's the chicken that will also go with salad for the week, and the hamburger will go with the mac and cheese. Here's Kate from Venison for Dinner's easy Caesar salad dressing. I don't remember what I videoed, but I did cook up the steaks, and here's the baked oatmeal with apples and raisins. And here's my mac and cheese and hamburger that I'm having for dinner. For Tuesday night dinner, I used my meal prepped steak and homemade Caesar dressing to make steak Caesar salad for myself. And my husband is having, I think, mac and cheese and hamburger that we prepped yesterday because he didn't end up eating it for lunch at work, so he'll just eat that for dinner. All right, tonight's dinner, it is Saturday the 21st of October. I made, the lighting in here is horrible right now, but I got this red pepper and almond pesto from Trader Joe's, and some, I forget what kind of pasta. It's like a corn and rice pasta that they had. It came in like little nests. It was very cute. And then I cooked up broccoli. I had some chicken tenderloins, and some fresh tomatoes, and I kind of tossed all that together. And then what I'm going to do, because I like things a little bit cheesy, I'm just going to take a little bit of this goat cheese from Costco and put it on top of my bowl. And that's dinner for tonight. Alright, today is Sunday, I don't know, 22nd of October, and I am making my mom's apple cake recipe in an effort to... So the goal is to use up some of these apples because they're in various states of needing to be used. I will cut off bad spots, whatever, but I need to get these taken care of. I'm just going to put whatever is still in good condition into the fridge and use up anything that has bad spots. We need to get this fruit fly issue under control. I think the problem is, too, the door is always open because of construction. So things are just coming in here. So we're going to use up these. I have gluten-free flour, salt, sugar, baking powder, vanilla, cinnamon, walnuts, and eggs. And I don't have a 9x9 pan, but I have this 8x8 grease pan. I'm going to preheat the oven till 350, and we will get that in the oven. And yeah, that's the plan for today. I don't know what I will prep for meals for the week. I can look at my menu plan. So on this menu plan, I have jambalaya, chicken in the air fryer with salad, chili that's in the deep freezer, honey balsamic pork in the Instant Pot with broccoli and rice, and apple cake. I bought whipped cream. So that is the plan for the week. We do have some chicken and broccoli pesto pasta left in the fridge, so we have that as well going into the week. I just need to look at this list and try to figure out what I'm going to cook off of this, because I do need to cook one of these meals today. The other thing I'm making today is this jambalaya. I have this mix that was in my pantry. I had some celery that needed to be used up, half an onion in the fridge, and then I had this bag of reduced peppers I got last week and never used, so I cut off the soft spots and used half of the red peppers in here. And then I saved the other half of the red peppers in this container to add to salads or breakfast or whatever we want. And then I had a kielbasa sausage in the freezer I had gotten when it was on sale. So I pulled that out and I'm going to chop that up. I pulled a container of broth out of the freezer and popped that in the microwave. And that will be what I use for most of my liquid for this recipe, just to add some extra nutrition. Here's the apple cake all done. All right, here's the jambalaya all done for dinner tonight. And I think I already showed that, but that's the apple cake. All right, it is Tuesday, the 24th of October. And dinner we did very quickly. Poor little Benny, the kitten, got fixed today, so it's been a busy day. So I cooked up some frozen vegetables. This is jasmine rice. These are pork country ribs, but I followed a pork chop recipe from an Instant Pot book. It's honey balsamic pork chops, and then I took the drippings from that with some cornstarch, and now we have a sauce to go on top of everything. My husband also cooked up some chicken tenderloin pieces in the air fryer to go with salads for lunches. And that is what we're doing. I'll show you the bowl when it's all put together. Look like much, but here is dinner tonight. And there's a Leela who didn't have surgery yet. It's Wednesday night. We're out of food, or almost out of food. I'm sick, and I had one of these emergency boxes of gluten-free Aldi brand mac and cheese. It's kind of like Velveeta, and some frozen broccoli. And please ignore the stove. But that will be my dinner tonight. For Thursday the 26th, we are having some sauteed asparagus. There's some olive oil, a little bit of water to get it started steaming, salt, pepper, and garlic powder in here. In this pan, I know it's peeling, it's not good for me. We will be replacing pans soon in the new kitchen. I am going to do some potatoes. This is kind of like a potato thing that my family used to do growing up. I'll show you in a minute. And I also put 2 of these strip steaks or sirloin steaks in the air fryer. These are from Walden. I think this is the last of our meat share that we got for the month. So I went to the grocery store today to pick a few things up. I picked up the asparagus. I also picked up this can of mushrooms that were on sale. 5 cans for $5, so this is $1. I got 1 can of the sliced potatoes that I needed. And then this one was whole potatoes. That's all they had, so I had to slice them myself. And then I'm out of onions. I didn't realize I was out of onions. So these are little shallots from my garden. I still have a bunch that I need to use up in here. Oh, I don't even know if I can show you. I still have a bunch of little ones in here with the potatoes, which I know is bad, but I'm trying to use those up. So we'll do the shallots instead of onions, the potatoes, and the mushrooms, and you just saute them in a pan with salt and pepper, and that is an easy side dish. There's the steak all done. Sorry about the steam, but here is dinner: the steak, the potatoes, and the asparagus.